I started this week with a visit to Guillemont in northern France, the site of the Battle of Guillemont during the First World War, and the location of the Jersey Memorial in memory of those who died in World War I attended with the bailiff and the Lieutenant Governor at a ceremony to mark the centenary of the end of the First World War, and we remembered 326 Jersey pals who went to fight at the Battle of the Somme, and the 8,600 islanders who left Jersey to fight across Europe during the Great War. We reflected on the site where Jersey men fought during the Battle of Guillemont, and also where Jersey contributed to rebuild the village of Soyacourt after the war. I laid a wreath on behalf of the government as part of that ceremony, and it was really an honour to be there, particularly given that I laid a wreath at the Menin Gate, again representing the island as part of my role previously in the British-Irish Parliamentary Assembly during a visit in 2014 to mark the centenary of the beginning of World War I. And in November there will be a programme of events to mark the actual centenary, and Monday was a precursor whereby we brought the heart of the Jersey Stone back to Jersey. On a somewhat different note, in the past week we've lodged a report with the States Assembly asking members to ratify a double taxation agreement between Jersey and the Principality of Liechtenstein. And this DTA meets all the relevant OECD requirements to prevent base erosion and profit shifting, also referred to as BEPS, and this will be our 15th full DTA as the government continues to expand Jersey's treaty network. I've also been continuing my programme of meetings with States members, and actually we've been looking at various options for an updated code of conduct for ministers, which we're discussing today at our Council Ministers meeting. One of the aspects of the public sector we've talked about in the last 6 months and during the elections is the need to change the culture of our organisation. Modernising public services is about more than structures, processes and services. It's also about modernising our ways of working and our behaviours, and building a motivated, open and accountable public service where colleagues collaborate, support each other and put islanders first is an essential step in building the right organisation to serve our island. And we've been making some progress on selecting a partner to help us make those changes, and we'll be making an announcement quite soon and as soon as the arrangements are finalised. You might have also read recently some unhelpful comments in the last week about our system of Attestations, which provide a limited amount of subsidised health treatment for islanders travelling to France on holiday. I've now clarified the validity of Attestations for all British citizens living in Jersey, and you can read our statement on gov.je, and which was issued last Friday. And I've been finding out about the valuable work of a dedicated band of hornet hunters who've been tracking down nests and researching the problems we face. I met volunteers from the Jersey Beekeepers Association, members of the public and UK beekeepers who are here to learn from how we're tackling the hornet problem. And the states are supporting this work by providing technical support, by paying the hire costs of the equipment needed, by funding training and nest destruction by island pest controllers, and by meeting other costs that these volunteers face. But I do want to see if there's anything else we can do to help this important work. And what my visit brought home to me was how well these nests are camouflaged. Not even the neighbours had noticed the nest I went to see. So do please inspect trees and hedges and brambles and roost spaces, particularly over the next few weeks, and do be careful when doing outdoor work. Finally, I'd like to add my congratulations to those of the Prime Minister, who yesterday awarded 17-year-old islander Tom Hughes the 992nd Points of Light Award for his work integrating first aid training into schools across Jersey. Tom, on behalf of the government, please accept my sincere thanks for your commitment and service. And I hope that's given you some insight into the work I've been focusing on in the last week and a half. I'll post another blog in the next week or so to keep you updated. But I want to finish by wishing all the best to all the young islanders who are either starting or returning to school this week for another academic year. Enjoy your time, work hard, but most importantly, do your best. Thank you.